a show of hands, how many of you use a wireless keyboard to game? In the United States alone, more than 19 million people use a wireless keyboard for gaming. At home, I always hear my brother bang and yelling at his keyboard in frustration because it randomly stops working. He gets frustrated because his keyboard runs out of battery while he's gaming and is forced to find new ones. These same batteries are filling up landfills and are destroying our environment. The PiezoBoard is a game-changing product that fixes this problem by utilizing piezoelectricity, which is captured through keystrokes. This way, no more time and batteries have to be wasted. With your help, we could solve this widespread problem. We are Team PiezoBoard, the keyboard that powers itself. This is our team.
I'm Vinay.
I'm Sadhna.
I'm Talasi.
I'm Rajan.
And I'm Ashvi.
The problem that we're trying to solve is that when people use Bluetooth keyboards, the battery life frequently runs out. Because of this, consumers are forced to constantly change out batteries that are harmful to the environment. All in all, it's a waste of consumers' time and energy.
We've created a keyboard with a provisional patent filed that capitalizes on everyday typing to charge itself. By pushing down at a key, the force activates the piezoelectric crystal, which produces energy. Through online activities that frequent typers and gamers do every day, we can generate enough energy in about 5 to 6 minutes to begin to power a typical keyboard. We are currently planning to charge the keyboard through the energy created, but in the future might modify the product to externally power other devices or for our technology to be embedded into other products.
Our company aims towards a couple of target markets. Our primary ones include 12 to 20-year-olds gaming at home, 21 to 50-year-olds in an office space working in IT and software, and in the future, we plan to reach out to our secondary target markets such as libraries and public buildings and eco-friendly companies like Google and IBM.
We broke down our target market to narrow in on the statistics of our potential users. 74% of Americans have at least one person interested in playing games in the house, which totals around 170 million gamers in the United States as of 2019. As this industry grows, around 19 million and increasing wireless keyboards are sold, and that increases yearly by 20%, which is what we are targeting.
We reached out to a couple of people to review our product. And out of 340 people, 93% appealed to our product. We also had additional questions explored in the following topics: extra features, eco-friendliness, and demographics.
We reached out to Face Scissors, who is a gamer on YouTube with 4.3 million subscribers. He reviewed our product from a gaming perspective and said that he loves the PiezoBoard because he currently has to replace his batteries every week. We also received feedback from Sonia Del Cerro, who is a biology teacher at Thomas Jefferson High School. From an environmental perspective, she said that the technology should help reduce the amount of batteries that people unnecessarily use.
Shown here is our model of the PiezoBoard. We use Fusion Autodesk to design this. The discs are the piezo sensors. A provisional patent has been filed under our company name as well. We wired all of the sensors into a simple series circuit and connected the positive and negative ends into an Arduino to display the graph output. Shown here are prototypes 1 and 2. The second one is Bluetooth enabled, modern, sleek, and it contains RGB lighting.
Based on our additional questions from market demand, we've added these additional features. The PiezoBoard includes anti-ghosting technology that allows gamers to press multiple keys at the same time for dual-player games and to account for all the keys. We added detachable wrist pads so that the gamers can use the keyboard for longer. Textured keys that can be swapped will be added so that gamers can play in the dark and more important keys can be differentiated. For aesthetics, we wanted to include RGB lighting and a customization feature for influencers so that we can partner with them to promote a keyboard with their logo or a design of their choosing.
Using the voltage times current equals power equation, as well as the number 52,800, or the amount of clicks the average person completes in one day, we can get 5.4 volts per day. The keyboard requires 5 volts, so in a day of typing, it can be charged, or even less for our more frequent typers like our target market of gamers.
Some of our direct competitors are the Razer, Logitech, Apple, and Corsair keyboards. In addition to that, our indirect competitors are all traditional wired keyboards. We evaluated the PiezoBoard over 6 critical features, and the closest competitor is the Logitech K750. Our product's differentiating features include that it is self-sufficient and it has an extended battery life. Shown here is our website. Users can learn more about the product, contact us, or purchase the PiezoBoard. In addition to a website, PiezoBoard also has an Instagram page that we plan on using to promote the product.
Here we can see our base costs. With the cost of one unit being about $19 and our price point at $80, we see a 76% gross profit. The cost of one unit accounts for the body of the keyboard, the piezoelectric pads, the rechargeable battery, and manufacturing. We project 1,000 units sold in year 1, with that number rising to 50,000 units sold in year 5. Here we can see our total operating costs. Our set costs that we need to cover yearly include the website that was shown previously. That includes the maintenance and development of the website, making it dynamic, the security of it, and having the ability for it to be an e-commerce website where we can sell our product. Operating costs also include production costs, advertising for exposure of our product, and salaries. Our customer acquisition cost will be a bit high at $20 in year 1 compared to our $80 price point, but that number will sharply decrease to $4 in year 5. Our projections see that by year 4 and about 20,000 units sold cumulatively, we will have broken even and into positive net profit. As we progress, we will also see a decrease in the cost of one unit to produce as well. We look to raise a total of $560,000. $510,000 coming from investors, which is mainly friends and family, and $50,000 from Kickstarter as a marketing ploy to launch our product. That capital will be used to create a working prototype, cover production costs, and advertising. For marketing, our main focus will be on social media. We specifically want to focus on the streaming platform Twitch and Instagram, as this is where we can reach the largest majority of our target market. We will be looking to advertise our product through influencers and content creators on these platforms. We will also see exposure through online retailers like Amazon and our own PiezoBoard website.
At a quick glimpse of our lean canvas, we can see that our early adapters include primarily gamers and office workers. Our product's unfair advantage is our piezoelectric technology that goes hand in hand with our unique value proposition, which is that we sell a self-sufficient and wireless keyboard designed for the gaming community. We understand time is limited, and we can answer more detailed questions at the end.
We set up a plan for how we wanted to execute our business and have already created 2 working prototypes, met with professionals in the industry, and filed for a provisional patent. In the future, we want to finalize our prototype with all the features that we want. We are currently working on contacting more professionals and getting investments to start advertising. After that, we want to start selling the PiezoBoard at an approximate date of June 2021. Because this technology is so unique, we want to continue innovating and expanding it into other products. We have also taken into consideration the COVID-19 situation, in which there is both an increase in demand for gaming products and a loss of unemployment. Currently, there is a surge in gaming products, so we would expect to see more sales, but we're also prepared if there's a drop in demand from unemployment.
Our vision is to create a wireless, self-sufficient, and reliable Bluetooth keyboard using piezoelectricity from typing. The PiezoBoard is valuable to people who want a reliable way to ensure that keyboards are always charged. This is not a commodity product. It is a luxury product that brings comfort and convenience to the gaming community.
Here are our board of advisors who have provided us with business and specialist advice totaling 103 years of experience. Professor Joshi, Ms. Kavita Priyadarshi, Mr. Sumit Luthra, and Mr. Suryaraj Jain, who mentored us directly at TYE. We would also like to thank Ofer Ronan, Jared Seiler, Sundaru J. Manoharan, and Tyler LaRange, who are specialists in the field. We would like to thank all of them and those who spoke to us at TYE for guiding us on this journey and getting us to where we are today. As teens in the society, we all understand how important it is to make use of sustainable and renewable energy, and we know the struggles of uncharged items. But most of all, we all know how much we type and game in an hour, let alone a day. Our team combined all of this to create the PiezoBoard, the keyboard that powers itself to make sure you have that never-ending game. Thank you, and game on. Any questions?
All right, team, you are within your time. You can go ahead and start the Q&A now. Priyanka, you have the first question.
Great presentation and fantastic product. I'm going to tell about this to all my gamer friends. So my question is about, you mentioned that definitely gamers are your primary customers. You also mentioned office workers. So how are you going to reach them? Have you thought about channels? Is it going to be through their employers or directly? Talk to me about that.
All right, thank you for that question. Tulasi, do you mind answering it for us?
Yeah, so we do plan on going, like selling it to the businesses because a lot of these like high eco-friendly companies have a lot of money and they're willing to pay the extra amount for convenience and the comfort of the PiezoBoard.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Vineet, you're up next.
Yeah, hi. I think it's again a very good problem you're trying to solve. A quick question, at what stage is your product at the moment, and who's your key competitor to the product?
So our key competitors, like we mentioned before, were the Razer, Logitech, Apple, and Corsair keyboards, and as well all of the traditional wired keyboards. And would you like to know more about the development of our prototype or our marketing?
Correct.
All right, Sadhana, would you like to answer that?
So for our prototype roadmap, right now we have made 2 prototypes and we have reached out to a product design company in order to create the additional features that we talked before and to implement the rechargeable battery in order to then mass produce it and make sure that we can manufacture it. So right now we've ensured that the technology works and then we're on our way to making sure that the product design company can produce it.
Thank you.
Cool. Tariq, you have the next question.
Yeah, I saw this great idea, so I thought it very creative. And then I saw the slide where you showed there is one other company that is doing a self-charging keyboard. So the question in my mind is, what stops a big company like Logitech or even bigger company from doing exactly the same thing? Have you considered that competition and that threat?
All right, so you were asking why another company has not done this yet, correct?
Well, not so much that. I mean, you could wake up a sleeping giant. Are you protected with a patent or something? Like anybody could do this if they have the money, right?
Yes, we have obtained a utility and design patent for our technology and our prototype.
So the other company that has self-charging, they're using a different technology?
Yes, the other company, Logitech to be specific, uses solar power to charge the keyboard. However, we use piezoelectric technology.
Got it.
We've actually got plenty of time left, so we can do a couple more questions. Any judge?
I have a question. So I wanted to learn a little bit more about your go-to-market channels. I saw you had a slide on social media, but your primary target customers are gamers. So talk to me about the percentage of gamers who are on Instagram. What are your biggest marketing channels there?
All right, thank you for the question. Ashvi, would you like to answer it?
Yeah, so as you know, we have customer validation from one of the biggest gamers. His name is Face Scissors with 4.3 million subscribers on YouTube. And so all these gamers who are on YouTube, who game and everything, on Twitch and everything, they have an Instagram account to boost their followers, which also includes them to their entire society of gaming. There's a whole platform on Instagram already built. So we're just planning on advertising it to that market so it can get out faster.
Have you thought about events?
Yeah, we were thinking about, so there's a lot of tournaments, like Fortnite tournaments. I don't know if you know, there's so many gaming tournaments going on. So we're thinking about reaching to one of our sponsorship brand ambassadors and having them talk about this product, having a video or something, customer validation video, posted on Instagram, just something that can get the word out that I'm gaming with this in this tournament. Let's see who can win, something simple like that.
Great, thank you.